Olympics. And if my haters had multiple choice, they'd probably see me but barely alive. How many friends I got to have my carried outside? Probably not as many would stand and watch me married outside.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey out there with Hield. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Harris. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Kansas City, they've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jason Tatum is out there with Williamson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Williamson, the pass to Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Inside, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And how about he takes on the defender head-on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. Doncic finds Wembanyama. No good, shot missing. Good D by Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
Working tirelessly on the stroke. Tobias Harris trying to find consistency with that shot.
Halliburton, that's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Halliburton moves so well, just slicing him up on that attack.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
First team foul.
Here's Embiid. Off the inbound, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Here's Maxey after Luka Doncic's bucket. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Williamson driving the lane, and the dunk by Williamson.
Now, don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Now, here's Maxey. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside for Wembanyama. Good on the triple. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
And when Wembanyama's making that, I just don't know how you guard it.
Maxey, no good. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Goes to Philadelphia.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. Doncic against Maxey. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Philadelphia trails by 6. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the league, just trusting his jump shot.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the 76ers. Payne comes in for Maxey. Halliburton against Hield. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Williamson finds Doncic. Another three for Kansas City.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Fans, that was your Kansas City answer.
Payne looking around. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. In the corner, it's Harris. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. The 76ers again can't hit it. And it's Kansas City's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. And he makes that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Payne's shot is good.
And Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
Halliburton passes to Wembanyama. That three off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And Kansas City pushing it up now. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Poked away. Philadelphia trails by 13. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shot by Batum, no good. Halliburton kicks to Williamson. Doncic with it, working on Payne. And another basket for Kansas City.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Kansas City ahead, up by 15. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Kansas City.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Robert Covington, Tyrese Maxey out there with Payne, then it's Reed, and it's Batum in at the three. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Here's Wembanyama for three. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Philadelphia trails by 16. Payne passes to Maxey. With the floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Tatum. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The playmaking ability on full display there. I love how Zion is taking what the defense is giving him right now.
Williamson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And the 76ers call time here. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Holmgren comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Banchero subbed in for Zion Williamson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Doncic against Maxey. A second chance effort, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 11 points.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Maxey, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And finished off by Banchero.
And the timing and elevation executed to perfection by Banchero. Nice finish. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now Oubre, scoreless thus far. Maxey with it, picked up by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Banchero on the wing, Doncic. To the right side.
2 minutes.
Banchero inside. He's covered by Maxey. And the basket is good.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia.
Timeout.
And the 76ers call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Banchero. George comes in for Jason Tatum. And Maxey subbed in for Doncic. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Harris comes in for Robert Covington. And Hield subbed in for Nicholas Batum.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Embiid. Will it go? And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And the 76ers with possession. Swiped it away. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here is Harris. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris misses. Mitchell with it, now defended by Embiid. And here's Maxey. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good on the three. And so it's Kansas City with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Halliburton. Holmgren is out there with Anthony. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's George in at the 3 slot. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the 76ers. And for Philadelphia, Oubre out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Hield in at the 2.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
Maxey against Halliburton. Maxey passes to Harris. Pulls up, high post. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Mitchell kicks to Anthony. Off target with his 3. Maxey against Halliburton. That's tipped. Halliburton with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. The deep 3 from George. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Stolen by Mitchell, and Kansas City pushing it up now. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Hield with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Hield, still without a basket.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, Harris does a good job. Stop, show the ball, get him up in the air, and then find your way to the free throw line.
And Kansas City making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the 76ers. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Popped up there for Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And some changes here for Kansas City. Max Strus is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton. Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. The 76ers with another miss.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
And here are the 76ers now. Maxey passes to Harris. Drills the 3-pointer. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Doncic with it. He's got 13 to the inside. Embiid with the steal. Oubre against Strus. Maxey passes to Harris. Doncic against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Batum misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's George, and he makes good on the layup. George has got 5.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Strus kicks to George. Another 3 for Kansas City.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
That shot wide open. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Batum has the answer locked and loaded from the three-point line.
Doncic passes to Carmelo. Embiid wide open. Another 3 for Kansas City.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 6 to the middle. Embiid inside. Embiid's there. The shot's good. He's got 10.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Kansas City. Now, here's Doncic. The 3 from George. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be...
And so it's Kansas City holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Max Strus is out there with Doncic. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And here's Covington from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. Embiid the screen. Out to Doncic. 3-pointer. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Martin dishes to Payne. Covington passes to Payne. Banked in off the glass. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Embiid the screen. Here's George. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
In the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Embiid inside. Payne covering. Count the basket.
And Embiid doesn't mind physical defense. In fact, he embraces attacking it.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Payne in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Scooped up. And Anthony sends it back. Doncic with it. Working on Payne. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Payne's shot is good. And so Kansas City now. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Doncic. And the story of Cameron Payne, Brent, is one of redemption. Out of the league for a while, but he's come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, not only out of the league, Kevin, but remember, he was a lottery pick in 2015. So bouncing around, stints in China, a little bit of time in the G League. I mean, that's determination to get back, have an opportunity, and take advantage of it.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Embiid, and it's Jason Tatum in for Carmelo Anthony. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for Paul Reed. Kelly Oubre comes in for Martin, and Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Halliburton's checked in for Kansas City. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the 76ers. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey with it. Halliburton picks him up. Harris looking it over. The putback. Rebounded by Kansas City. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
.132 left to play here in the fourth. Strus finds George. Wembanyama sets a screen for George. And here's Strus for three. And he's good on the three ball. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
The kick out to Tatum. Here's Wembanyama for three. No good on that one. And here are the 76ers now. Oubre can't get it to go. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Tatum. For the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
A nice shot by George.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Maxey against Halliburton. Looking to get back on track here. Maxey, no good. And here's Halliburton. George with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Always a formidable scorer. George just doing what he does.
And so Kansas City takes the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.